Hello Eurovision fans, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today I want to talk about the meaning of the song Samo spava by Luke Black.
Samo spava.
Which is the Serbian entry for Eurovision 2023. And I think it's a very profound song. There are many different layers of meaning in the lyrics, and I would like to look at them. And later on in the comments, I'm looking forward to your own interpretations and things I may have missed in my own explanation here. So let's get right to it. The first thing he sings about, and I think it's the main theme, is I just want to sleep forever, go to sleep, like it better when I dream. I want to sleep forever as the world burns. He wants to sleep rather than see reality. He doesn't want to face the craziness of the world we are living in at the moment. However, I think it can also mean that he wants to repress his own negative feelings and not face them. He would rather dream than face reality, both in the external sense and in the internal sense. And I really like that about this song, that there are two different interpretations for everything that he says in the song, really. But now let's start with the external factors and the world burning, which he elaborates on later on in the song. And he sings, "War, there's a famine, no hope. I'm just sleeping as the world burns." Now, war, according to me, is an allusion to the war in Ukraine that is happening at the moment and is really on the mind of every European. Then famine, there's a famine. So there are many potential famines all around the world in different countries. And then we have as the world burns. Now this could also be an allusion to climate change, forest burning, and all the different problems that humanity is facing at the moment. Because he goes on, it burns, it's the end, darkness goes on. So very, very dark lyrics about the state of the world in a way. But there's also a criticism of the lack of awareness of all of us, because he sings, "The reason is sleeping as the world burns." We're all engaging in escapism, watching this video, for example. We're not facing reality. We would rather be asleep or dreaming rather than tackling the issues and the challenges that are facing us. And of course, during the performance, the dancers also move around like zombies, which really reinforces that message even more. So really interesting. And then he brings it back to a personal level. This is actually at the beginning of the song. He sings, "I don't want to choose my fighter. Who's taking control of me? Hello." So he's kind of turning away from having to make a decision what side he's on, what he wants to do, and he would rather be asleep. And he's also saying, who's taking control of me? And the hello, I think, is facing that person who, or that thing that is controlling him. Maybe he's talking about social media and your social media feed sucking you in, and you kind of get lost in the videos and in the comments, and you don't really see what is going on around you. Or he's talking about the system or the news or whatever it is. And of course, this is also reflected in the performance when he takes out the tubes of the dancers that had been feeding them something. And once he takes it out, they can move freely again and are not like zombies anymore. And then, as I said, there's also the part that is about his own mental state, because he sings, "It's nighttime, countless hours, tick, tick, tock. Devils on my shoulder. I just want to sleep forever. That's the way to beat them." So he is obviously having some demons that are with him, some maybe negative thoughts that he wants to suppress, and he wants to rather sleep and dream than face these negative thoughts. And in the way he says spava, you can really see how falling asleep relaxes him in a way. And then I also added again, "I just want to sleep forever," which is basically, I think, also an allusion to suicidal thoughts, because if you sleep forever, you will never wake up again and you're basically dead. And throughout the song, there are very many very dark images. For example, darkness, game over, he says, devil, war, famine, world burning. It's just very, very dark and very pessimistic, really. But there's also, I think, a glimmer of hope in the performance because he takes out the tube and they can move freely again. So maybe we can wake up and do something about both our inner demons and also about the challenges in the world. So overall, I really love these lyrics, really, really interesting. What do you think? Is there an interpretation that I have not mentioned? Is there something I'm missing in the lyrics? Or are you completely of a completely different opinion? Of course, that's also possible. Please let me know in the comments. I really love discussing these types of things. And if you want more videos like this one, lyric interpretations of Eurovision songs, ratings of Eurovision songs, and videos on Eurovision history, please subscribe to my channel and come back for my next video. See you and bye-bye.